Okay, shalom, shalom. Kwam Yasha'Allah, Koholoyim La Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahashem, Kahakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. Just want to say the water toward the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. Yahchanan the Waf just coming at you with another quick lesson. Praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And just wanted to touch on this article to show that Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, he's in control of, the earth. And he's in control of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Why? Because you're still in slavery to him. He owns you. That social security number, that birth certificate, all those things, it goes a long ways with them claiming you as their own. Now, it's coming to a point where they actually want to put a chip in you. A computer chip in you, a micro implant to basically claim you as property. But let's just get some of this article here. It says, from morgue to medical school, cadavers of the poor, black and vulnerable can be dissected without consent. See? Every year, first-year medical students approach their human cadavers with a mixture of awe and trepidation. They will come to know their assigned cadaver intimately. During the course of their studies, they will carefully pull back layers of skin, muscle, and tissue as they begin to fund the fundamentals of human anatomy. When the long process of dissection is complete, the cadavers are cremated with the remains returned to the family, interred in a dedicated plot, scattered in a memorial garden or something, buried at sea. Historically, anatomy laboratories relied on unclaimed bodies or executed prisoners, and even resorted to grave robbery to meet the growing demand for cadavers. Today, while we'd like to believe every cadaver on the slab has been donated knowingly, and indeed thousands of Americans will leave their bodies to science every year, the reality is more complicated. In the United States, when a deceased person's assets are insufficient to cover the cost of burial or cremation, and next of kin are unable to or unwilling to shoulder the financial burden, it falls to the state or county in which the person died to arrange for the disposal of their remains. That shit is crazy. You trying to tell me it's no more than digging a damn hole with a pine box. They don't need no casket. You can just dig a hole and throw the person over in it. Give them a decent, that's more decent than you just, well, you know what, nigga, we gonna send you somewhere, and not only did you go through a rough life in our kingdom, we're gonna just send your body on to be mutilated on too. You got all this money that they send it to, money going towards everything, especially towards war. Money going everywhere. Food stamps, motherfuckers getting free this, free that, money going everywhere. You trying to tell me that they can't have a place where they can bury people like this? Now, if a person that donate, they done donated their body to science, which I'm not with. Now, you out of your damn mind. Damn, fuck Esau trying to learn about a damn body. Esau know all about death. He is death. Straight up, man. I'm just saying, though. Like, come on, bro. All this money out here. See, this right here, this is a poor excuse. That's a huge poor excuse, man. Anyway, in most parts of the country, government officials are permitted to donate these unclaimed bodies to institutions or higher education with no legal requirements for prior consent from the deceased or the next of kin. Golly. And you already know they're doing Jake dirty. Because the prisons are filled with Negroes. I bet you they not doing no Jews like that. I'm willing to bet you they not cutting no Jews up. Because of course they get buried, within the same day of, so to speak. Now they not, you know what I'm saying? And they not, come on, man. It would be all kinds of anti-this, anti-that if they were to do some one of those people like that, man. But see, you Negroes, you Hispanics, Native Americans, they don't care about you. They don't care about you while you living. They don't care about you while you dead, man. For real. It just is what it is. And we're under the curses of Deuteronomy 28, man. We're the only people that's seen as nothing to the point where they can just, and a lot of their science anyway was brought about during slavery. They came up with a lot of shit just on us during slavery. We had no rights to telling them, no, I don't want my head cut open. Why you alive? Why you straight conscious? They'll cut your goddamn head open and get to peeling shit back and looking into your brain. You had no rights to tell them, no, I don't want you doing that to me. They got all kinds of laboratories and universities named after these crackers. Come on, man. Man. It says 12.4% of surveyed U.S. medical schools indicated possible use of unclaimed bodies as at their institutions. And you got all these people coming up missing, man, all over the place. All these, women and children and all these missing so-called blacks, Hispanic, because they're not looking for them like how they're looking for everybody else. They're not looking for Kanisha like they're looking for Becky. Come on, man. It says, as a professional medical ethicist, I was surprised when I learned in 2021 about the continuing use of unclaimed bodies in the medical teaching. And I set out to discover the extent to which the practice occurred in Texas, where I live and work. Those efforts culminated in a peer-reviewed comprehensive study on a cadaver procurement trends within a single state. And what our research team found was alarming. Between 2017 and 2021, the number of unclaimed bodies accepted by Texas medical schools increased nearly sevenfold. Damn. It rose from 64 to 446. God damn. And going from 2.27% of all donations to 14.12 over 5 years. Money plays a role. I knew it. You already know it's money playing a role. Budgetary pressures have likely played some role in driving these trends. In the United States, the average cost of a no-frills cremation is currently around US $2,000. Now, back in the days when America was first built, so to speak, people, somebody will pass away. I mean, don't get me wrong, you got a lot of bullshit going on these days. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just go in your backyard and bury somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers is just scandalous as hell. But goddamn, I mean, you think that okay, so you've done your investigation. You know what's done happened to him. You know that it wasn't foul play, or you know that it was foul play. Whatever the case may be. Soon as you figure out all that information you done, you say, for instance, you want to do your autopsies and all that good stuff. Okay, fine. Now, from that point, what's so hard about you returning that body to that family and allowing that family to dig a hole, on their plot of land or whatever? Which I know a lot of our people don't have land like that. But I'm just saying, somebody would donate some land. I'm sure a Michael Jordan or a damn Oprah Winfrey or somebody, one of these basketball players, or goddamn LeBron James, they opening up schools and all kinds of shit anyway. You think that they will open up a plot of land and say, hey, you don't have no money. Matter of fact, we'll pay for it. We got an excavator that'll come through and dig the hole, give them a nice, because a person just need to be laid in the ground. They don't need no luxurious ass gold casket. They don't need any of those things, man. But I mean, respectfully, why can't you just return the body to the family after you've done what you've done? You see what I'm saying? And like I said again, all the taxpayer money that we're paying out here, you trying to tell me that how fucking it's motherfuckers coming out to dig up holes just from the electric company or somebody, man. Motherfuckers doing lawn care services is digging up goddamn holes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, how long does it take to dig a deep enough hole to lay someone to rest, man? You want to throw flowers up? You want to put a headstone up? It don't take all that elaborate shit, man. And I took wood shop when I was in school, man. Hell, you could put all that together for less than $100. Anyway, man, come on, bro. Damn. It says some states or counties offer burial for unclaimed bodies if there is a reason to believe the deceased wouldn't want cremation, such as for religious reasons. But it is a more expensive option, with the money coming from the county or state budget. I mean, you take it. Look, motherfucker, I just paid tabs. I just paid for tabs on my fucking tags again. They do in the state that I'm in, they doing that shit every year, and it's going up every year. You know I got the car. You know I bought the car. You know I done had it for the amount of years that I done had it. Every single year on a birthday, so to speak. You sending some shit in the mail talking about your registration and tab are about to expire. You making millions and millions and millions of dollars, and you don't have enough money to situate, to put to the side, to have burials for people. That shit's crazy as hell. I mean, you burying people in the military. I get it, they done went and fought for the, for the country and shit like that, but I mean, it's not that serious. But it's a money grab, man. And again, you know what? Let me get a quick scripture because I don't want to keep on, talking without a scripture. But look, this is Job 9:24. This is why we bring this scripture out. Because I'm willing to bet you, hey, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you're not in control of anything like this. Ain't no goddamn way you about to have no lab nowhere cutting on white people, pulling back layers, getting to know the conduct. No, you're not doing anything like that. You're not opening up nothing like that. You know why? Because you're not in control. And you have to go through the so-called white man for want of all things, man. You have to go to this man for to even be fucking buried or born. You need his death certificate and his birth certificate. This motherfucker, man, Salakia. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? If this man is not the wicked, then who is? He covered the main faces of the Father, Yahweh. They done made him into a, you see these pictures of him, of who they call God is some fucking white guy. They covered the main faces judge. Then they covered the judges, his son, gave you the blonde hair, blue-eyed white guy. And then when people go and they actually do have a funeral, they praying, they doing the funeral in the name of this fake ass white guy. It's incredible, man. You so-called white people, man, y'all got a lot to pay for, man. Y'all gonna have to answer for a lot of shit, man, to the Lord when it's time for y'all to really get y'all judgment. For real. But it says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? And that Deuteronomy 28, it says that we have, we have no power. We have no might in our hands. The same way that this man was putting us on slave auction blocks, selling us to the highest bidder. He wasn't trying to keep you together with your family, your wife and son and daughter. He was selling everybody to whoever had the most money. And you had absolutely no say in it. With your hands chained, the yoke of iron on your goddamn neck. And this man has been in control of us ever since that time period. And he still is. See, don't let him fool you into thinking that you're free because you can jump in your car and go to the park. You can go fishing. You can go from one state to the other one. You can go to Disneyland. You can even get a passport and leave the country, but you got to be back when he tells your ass to get back. You ain't just going nowhere and staying nowhere, because he'll have your ass ran down, just like he had the slaves ran down back in the days, and have your ass extradited right back here to the U.S. So he's in control. He's in control of the earth. I'm telling you, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you will never be able to pull no shit like this off. You can't talk about no medicine. You can't even go on YouTube and talk about anything medical or just simple shit without their authorization. They'll shut your damn channel down. They're in control of the curriculum when you go to these universities. They're in control of your shit, preschool, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, all the way through 12th grade. They're in control of the curriculum. So that lets you know who's running shit. You don't have no say in it. You might have one of these so-called black women get their, degree, and she's sitting on some board to have some say, but that her say is gonna be the say of the so-called white man. She's not gonna be able to just come in there and say, oh, what? Nope. This is not right for the black chip. No, the hell out of here, man. So this man, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, Where and who is he? If he's not the man, somebody put on the comment board who is. Just let me know. Or at least be honest about the fact that you think if so-called black people can set something like this up? Where they literally have white people in you know, and they just, you know, breaking them out, you know, doing class and cutting on them and shit. You think the so-called white man would allow some shit like that to happen? You think they would allow their son or their daughter that's done got, you know, them passed away from something and they're gonna donate their bodies to your black ass? You out your mind. Get out of here, man. You, Jake, need to stop running around here defending this man. Salakia. Okay, let's continue in the article. It says, not only do medical schools cremate the bodies they accept without charge, but many offer. So see, they can cremate the damn body. You see? Incredible. Not only do the medical schools cremate the bodies they accept without charge, but many. What do you mean accept without charge? It's a benefit to you. You bonusing off of the shit. It says, but many also offer discount rate cremations for bodies that are offered but do not meet their requirements for human cadavers. Incredible, bro. In densely populated areas with a greater number of unclaimed bodies, these savings can add up. Tarrant County, Texas, home to the city of Fort Worth, has saved hundreds of thousands of dollars each year through its agreement with the local medical school. Esau, man. Ethical controversies. Concerningly, medical students are sometimes kept in the dark about the use of unclaimed bodies at their own institutions. Mary Pillar, who graduated from the Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine, learned from a teaching assistant that her cadaver had been an unclaimed body only after she had already begun the process of dissection. I still grapple, she wrote in the New England Journal of Medicine, with the guilt of having dissected a man who may have wanted to rest in peace. What little we know about the demographics of unclaimed bodies suggests that they are more likely to be male, more likely to be African American, there you go, see? And more likely to have been poor or unemployed prior to death than bodies that are claimed by next of kin. I'm telling you, man, we are under those curses of Deuteronomy chapter 28 down to the core, man. Because this is not happening to other races of people like that, man. Let me read that back again. It says, what little we know about the demographics of unclaimed bodies suggests that they are more likely to be male, more likely to be African American, which are you Judites, which you would be from the same tribe as Yahushua, which the world ignorantly calls Jesus. He would have been a so-called Negro if he was walking the earth today. And more likely to have been poor or unemployed prior to death than bodies that are claimed by next of kin. Some who have spoken out have emphasized that it is disproportionately society's most vulnerable members who may be dissected without consent. And you already know who those people are. The lowest on the totem pole in all of the world is the so-called black man. Hands down. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But we're going to start with the tribe of Judah, the top tribe, because, hey, I mean, hey, Jake catches, Judah catches the worst, man, because we are the top tribe, so to speak. It says the International Federation of Associations of Anatomists has released professional guidelines calling for anatomists to stop using unclaimed bodies, and a handful of medical schools have independently decided to no longer accept them. Oregon Health of Science University, for example, stopped taking unclaimed bodies in 2009 after a sister of a man whose remains were mistakenly donated to the university came forward. Okay? So it says bans on the use of unclaimed bodies. If the use of unclaimed bodies is on the rise in Texas, is the same thing happening elsewhere? Of course it is. For now, we simply do not know. The donation of unclaimed bodies remains legal in the majority of the U.S. states, although there are some outliers. In 2016, New York banned the use of unclaimed bodies without written consent from the deceased or their next of kin. And you know, and Esau get real slippery too. You know, when you first become you know, get your driver's license, and they have on the back, you know, would you like to you know, dedicate your body, or you know, basically you want to give your body to science, so to speak. They have that shit on the back of a driver's license where you sign. If you sign it, then if you get into an accident and whatever's in working order of your body, if they can cut out your whatever they need to get to somebody else, they're gonna do it. And see, that's Esau Edom. But what he does is he sneakily tries to tell you that you're a help to society. Look at all the help that you're doing. You know, you save so many lives. You could save this amount of lives. You know what I'm saying? And get people to. And generally, you're kind of young and naive, so to speak, when you first get your driver's license, because you're young. You know, you're not a, you know, I mean, you're an adult, but you know, of course, you get what I'm saying. You know, a lot of, you know, you could get a driver's license or a permit at, you know, 15, 14, some states, 16 years old. You know, some people get them at 18. Some people get driver's license later in life. Some people don't get them at all. But that's one of the things that they will have you do. So by you signing it, your family may not even know that you even signed this shit. You know what I'm saying? The next thing you know, they thinking about having a funeral for you, and your body done been sent somewhere. Anyway, but guess who's in control of this? Esau Edom, the so-called white man. This is his system. This is his world. He's in control of this shit. Okay, it says, a few other states, including Hawaii in 2012 and Vermont 2014, have passed similar pieces of legislation. In 2021, I chose to donate my own body to science, signing the paperwork attesting that I was of sound mind and fully informed about my decision required a half hour of my time and the presence of 2 witnesses. It is unsettling that many Americans may have made the exact donation without ever having had to put a pen to paper. Instead, all they needed to do was die poor and alone. Golly. Couple of comments. Let's see. Yeah. You know, a lot of these people, man, they agree to stuff like this. And these be Edomites, too. Until it happens to one of their family members. Yeah, most people in these comments, they agree to this shit. See, this person says if the bodies go unclaimed, they can be used for teaching purposes and help to find new diseases. No. That's not the way that it was done in the ancient world, man. You passed away, man. Hey, you got a proper burial. Your people sent you off. They would normally mourn you for like a month. You know what I'm saying? Here you go. This motherfucker, man, he's just without no consent at all. And they telling you who it is. They telling you the people that they're dissecting. Here you go, every single, and look at this though, this crazy. Because when you look at the, what's a lock here? Because when I was looking at the article, all you seeing is women. I ain't seen no guys in this. See, these are women right here, right? In the picture. The very top picture for the topic of the story, number women there. Now, I don't know if this is, what is it, all women's, you know. And so, you think that these people would be like, well, goddamn, why is everybody black? Why are all these people of color? Where's the white guys at? Where's it? You even see a chick down there with you know, the headscarf on, looking like she's Muslim. Where they at? Where the Japanese people at? Where are the so-called Chinese people at? You know, why aren't we seeing South Koreans or North Koreans in here? Everybody's in America. You see what I'm saying? You see? Let me get that. I mean, we understand, man, what's going on, though. You know, hey, it's just a part of the process. And see, Esau, the so-called white man, you have a lot to pay for. You've done a lot of dirty shit to the children of Israel. You're not getting away with none of this stuff, man. But this is 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We're not ignorant of the fact that they, you know, they know that we're stronger people. They actually know that if there's anything to be brought for, pretty much all of their medicine comes from us. All of their breakthroughs, it comes from fucking with us. What do you think they was doing in Tuscaloosa? You know what I'm saying, with the syphilis you know, project? What do you think they was doing? Your Manhattan Project. You know, all these different types of shit Esau be doing. Esau tests anything out on Jake, man, and you won't even know about it. Why you think they was trying to give Jake, just 2 years ago, they was trying to, you know, telling you that you were so disproportionately affected by COV. We got to help you. Y'all come on down. You even had some doctors, some white doctors, so-called white, because they're actually pinkish to reddish in color. You even had some of them like, you know, well, this will be our gift to you as reparations because of what we done to you in the past, because we love you so much. You're the ones that's dying from this the most. We got to help you. And you see what's going on with a lot of people right now? You see what's been happening to a lot of our people? You see what's been going on? I ain't gonna even go off into it, but you see what's been, these young, healthy basketball players falling the hell over on basketball courts, football fields, soccer, you know, and all these different things. You see what's going on with people, young, in the prime, healthy. You see what happened to LeBron James' son, right? Okay, so hey, man, hey, that's why the scripture says, let's get that Ecclesiasticus 12:10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. That's why I was saying about the driver's license. If you have a driver's license, you know, I haven't paid attention to anything like that in so long, but I can remember when they used to do that, and I'm pretty certain they still do. That, you know, or at least in the state that I'm in, where, you know, when you first get your driver's license, you can sign on the back that you would like to be an organ donor or a donor of your body, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And they do that, and they try and fake, you know, try and fake you out by trying to tell you that, you know, what if it was you, or what if it was somebody in your family that needed a lung or kidney or, you know, whatever, heart transplant or whatever. You could save millions of lives if you pass away. And they sell it to you like, you know what I'm saying, like it's this great thing. You know? This is the very man that's unsanctioned you coming somewhere and fucking donating blood. Who the fuck donates blood? You have somebody come to your goddamn house and try and draw some blood from them and see how fast a so-called white man run up on your ass and take you to jail. Why? Because we brought up the Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He's the one that's in control. He's the one that can say, you know what? Yeah, we can take blood from people. And whatever other fluids that we want. You know? This is the same man that'll swab your ass in a traffic stop. You know? This is the same man that created, you know, shipping in all the goddamn drugs, but he's giving you a drug test for a job interview. I'm telling you, this man is not, you know it's him. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. So he's going to eventually show you them fangs. This man can't, he can't stay, he can't keep a straight face for long, man. He's going to eventually, it's got to come out of him, man. He can't do it for long. It's like an energy drink. He can take, you know, that little energy shot and be able to put on a smiling face and try and, you know, create this facade that he's great. He's good to you. But once that goddamn energy drink wear off, he's back to being, ta-da, the goddamn devil, man. You can't, you can't trust this man. And this is not surprising. And call Haloyim like Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, for this truth, man. For bringing us into this truth and showing us who we really are. And you put the pieces of the puzzle together, man. We know that we are those people of the Bible, because we fit the curses of Deuteronomy chapter 28. Because I'm telling you, there's no other race on this planet that you're going to hear about that's this, you know, that they're doing this to without consent. You know how many people out here, man, looking for their son, looking for their daughter. You see? That shit is crazy, bro. But anyway, It's not. This is nothing new with Esau. Esau been doing this for a long time, and it's crazy because people are starting to point the finger at him now. People are starting to be like, hey man, yeah, it's you. Now we know. They was able to hide for so damn long, but now the Lord he's got a spotlight on them, man. And this is 2 Thessalonians 2 in verse 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. See? And this is what what's happening. The man of sin, the son of perdition, is being revealed. Because I'm telling you, who's in control of this system? Who's in control of who can get your body? Who's in control of the coroner's offices, man? Who's in control of just medicine in general in this kingdom, man? You might have a so-called black person, they might invent something. Of course, we invent a lot of shit that they take, credit for it. But I'm talking about law-wise. Because you're not about to do no autopsies at your house in your basement without the so-called white man's permission. That's for goddamn. That is something that's most definitely not happening. You try that, any of that, you're not sovereign. We're just tributaries in this man's kingdom, man. And as you can see, I've been had this picture on this phone for a long time too. You can see at the top right here, you got the so-called Native American Indian and the so-called black man with the yokes of iron on their neck. And then this bottom picture right here with the ancestor that Will Smith played in the movie Emancipation, I think was the name of it. With all them guys, look at that man's back. They was doing all kinds of shit to Jake, man, back in the days, man. Creating all kinds of tortures, man. Beating the shit out of Jake. Cutting Jake up. Matter of fact, talking about peeling back Jake's skin. They was peeling back on the skin on our people, on so-called black men, you know what I'm saying, to make goddamn shoes and purses and wallets and shit. It's some cracker right now that's got some old ass purse from 100 years ago, a little what they used to call them pocket change they used to have back in the days where you just basically like a little pocket change to hook up where you keep your coins in and shit. But just wallets in general. I'm willing to bet you with some of these old ass crackers that had a wallet for 100 years, them pass it, and they'll tell the history to their grandchildren, their children, like, hey, you hold on to this is our history, boy. This is a nigger's buttock, that we could, or something. This, to make America great again, motherfuckers, man. And that generation is back here, man, and we can't wait, man. I pray, man, that this thing is over with soon, man. We can't wait. We can't wait. We can't wait. And I'm gonna keep it classy. I'm gonna leave it there. We can't wait until you, Jake, man. You just love your enemy. You just love them. All this crazy shit they done to us. You still want to join hand in hand with these people and take them into the kingdom with you. You watch your goddamn mind. Anyway, with that, I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwame Yashala, man. Incredible.